Alright, we are live here with the SLCORA Midgets. It is Thursday Night Thunder on the grandest event in SLC, otherwise known as Supercar Grand Prix. This is the opening feature, the only lone feature tonight. However, that does not make it anywhere short of extravaganza. We're going to run into qualifying right now. T7J is going to start us off in qualifying. If you hear the bark in the background, that might be trick-or-treaters and my dog not appreciating them. I don't either. Jake making his way around turns 1 and 2. It's a very standard track. Now this time running it's a bottom track. As you notice, the top lane is a lot harder to run as it has been in previous runnings. That's not a bad thing. It makes this track a little bit more technical. It's a lot looser. The grip has been reduced. That's for a more complicated racing system. Now, white flag in the air for T7 Jake. So he makes his way around 1 and 2 for the final time as he runs green. He'll go around one more in the cooldown lap, of course, but here he is out of the final turn. T7 Jake seeing the checkered flag. Please make your way off turn number 4. The next car could wait. And this is Del Ross. He had a very big penalty in his last race, but he is allowed to start. As soon as Jake goes in, the green flag's out. Thank you. So it is now Del Ross's turn. He's going to have to start from the back, no matter how he qualifies. However, he is putting in a shot to disrupt the standings a bit by getting pole position. Got a purple sector 1, makes his way around 3 and 4. Green sector 2, Del Ross trying to start finish. Oh, quick time! 11.906. He's got 2 more to go. Twin Turbo V Del Ross making his way through the front stretch. 1 more lap. He goes faster. 11.776. 1 more for Del Ross. Now out of the backstretch into 3 and 4. Down the bottom, back up top. Checkered flag. And it ties his best time. What an incredible run by Del Ross, setting 2 exactly equal lap times to the 1,000th. That is insane. Up next now is Jason Dady. The green flag's out for you. Jason Dady, 202. We've seen him get podiums in the last couple of months. It's been a little bit while, but he's been longing for another one. This weekend could be his shot to get another one, of course, especially I got race after race going on. This might be his shot, though, here with the Midgets. Now, his first lap is completed. It's a 12.466, but he's got 2 more shots to go better. Usually that's an out lap. Let's see what he can do. He does surpass T7 Jake, the white flag in the air for Jason Dady, at 12.080. He's not going to go all the way up on top on the straightaways. Just like to stick it down low as the checkers are out for Jason Dady. So, yellow flag is out for Jason. Just make your way off. Next up is Stevie Waters, operating Blitz Danger's 33 machine. So, the green flag's out for Steve Waters, as it currently runs the 33. He's going to try to diamond it to get a better exit. First lap in. He's going to take a high line. Might have been a bit late on brakes. Again, runs down low. Seems to not be sticking it down low, staying on top for the most of it. But here he goes down to the apron. Been a no-orthodox line, but he's got a purple sector 1 now down the back straight. This is his second lap. We'll be seeing the white flag once he crosses. He's got a green sector 2. 12.582 for Steve Waters. 1 more to go. And he's staying down low. Again, not a thing you want to do on a track like this. You'll get a rough exit. And checkers are out for Steve Waters. So I must remind you guys, this is a paperclip track with a bottom lane line. You want to be on the top of the track up to the walls on the outside. And then you want to dive back low to the bottom while you're on the turns. Anyways, up next here is Jackson Cook, so the green flag's out for you. Oh, I don't know who's doing that. Sorry. So Jackson Cook running the 38 machine. Can we not do that? I think that was... I don't know who that person is. So first lap for Jackson Cook, a 12.111, purple sector 1. Second lap, it goes a little bit faster. White flag in the air for Jackson Cook. Out of 3 and 4, Jackson Cook, a green sector 2. He'll go second on the board. Checkers are out for Jackson Cook, and that is a solid looking lap there. It is better than Jason. He currently stands on the front row. Got 2 more qualifiers for now. Have Twin Turbo V6, who is green on the track. Up next will be Gohan, but Twin Turbo V6 is a significant threat on the track. Has been historically, but he's always struggled a little bit at track alone, so it's something that we've also noticed. It might change this time around though, as it is a bottom lane track. He'll go top of the board! 11.753. He's going to scrub the wall off of turn number 2. He's got one more shot to go quicker. Can he hold off with Gohan though? One more lap for Twin Turbo V6, a purple sector 3. Shows he's got what it takes, green sector 1. Alright. Here comes the heat. A green sector 2 out of 3 and 4. Twin goes faster! 11.668. And that, Twin, if you could pull off into the pit lane. Yeah. Unless you're... Yeah, we'll be lining up from the edge of the pit lane. Please go around turn 4. Don't do that, because it messes with the timing system. Okay. Twin is trying to come up with something. There's one more car out here till this session is done. That is Gohan currently taking the 26. That is usually Rebel's car, though we have not seen Rebel in a bit of a hot minute. So Twin's going to park it for now. That leaves us with Gohan. Green flags out. Gohan was looking incredibly fast in practice. We saw him set a faster time. Is he going to do that, though? Gohan goes through 1 and 2 on his first lap, and it's looking pretty darn quick there. Not as fast as Twin was on his last one, but he's still very fast out of 3 and 4. He'll go third on the board, purple sector 3. 2 to go for Gohan as he takes the middle line out of 1 and 2. Down through the backstretch into 3 and 4. This time by, we'll be seeing the white flag in the air coming out for him, but does he go top of the board? No, he's not. Again, another purple sector 3. A green sector 1. This is his last shot to beat Twin. Is it gonna work though? Out of 3 and 4, Gohan does not improve. Only 0.004 of a second behind Del Ross. A fantastic effort, but just falling a little bit short. If you can make your way off of turn number 4, please. Please, through turn 4. Through turn 4, the last turn. On the on the pit entrance. Not the track exit, the pit entrance. What are you doing? It's over through here. That's the track exit. Not. This is the pit entrance. Yeah. So I believe that is it for qualifying. We're gonna run it as it's gone. So we're going to be removing all of the extra cars. If you guys could line up in order on the front stretch, double file. Inside is going to line up on the second line to the inside. The outside will be lined up on the outside. We're going to be doing 2 wide. Please don't cross the start-finish line. Come up here slowly, please. The brakes are worse than you think they are, so... Order is Twin Turbo V6. Going to be lined up here. Dale, if you can line up here with your nose at the end of the line. Jackson Cook will be 4th, line up to the end of that line. Twin to this line. Gohan to the inside of this line behind Twin. 5th place is Jason. Jason moved to here. Jake to the outside, and then we need Steve to the inside. Once you guys have lined up, please turn your car up, press F. We'll be playing the national anthem, and then we'll get right up to business. Alright, let me now clear all of the extra cars, including the pace car. That is a fairly high tri car. This is an attempt to reduce the amount of vision lag that we get. And I am not singing after the last 2 times, so we'll be doing a national anthem. I refuse to sing. I did not. This close to election season, I did not want to disgrace the country any more than it already has been. So. That being said, we have our lineup here. We'll get to it in just a second. Meanwhile, let me try to find a applicable anthem. Once the race is done, remember the top 3 are going to go to the podium. We will play the winner's anthem. Which is most likely American, but there might be a chance you might hear a Canadian. Pretty good chance. Let me get the American anthem. One more second. Please, virtually, can you guys stand by your cars, please? Let's, Oh, Blitz has joined. I'm gonna say he's late to the show, though. So, better luck next time, Blitz. You can enjoy the show. Not the call yet. Just guys can rise for the national anthem. Say Barry Cars. Dale. Twin. Jackson. Alright. Alright. Face the flag. Up there off of turn 4. We'll get to it. Drivers, start your engines. Let's get on the roll. We'll be waiting for the field to get into their cars. By the way, we're going to reverse the order. Everyone move up 1 spot. Dale to the back of the field. I just remembered that. So Dale's got an EOL to serve. Everyone move up 1 spot. I almost forgot about that. So just move one spot up, please. So Jackson Cook to 3rd. Jake is going to 5th place, so he's going to be 1 row behind. Steve to the outside. Yeah, you got to take an EOL. Forgot about that. Steve to the outside over here. Alright, Twin. Dale, move back just a bit so we can get this one ready. We're going to be doing 5 laps. The pace speed on the inside is going to be 40 miles an hour. Outside is going to be doing about 50. Just make sure that you are about a nose length ahead of the car to your inside. Maybe a little more. We'll see. Watch the lights. We are yellow. $40 miles an hour. Please try to stay below that. Because it's going to be a bit. We need the outside row up. We need the outside row up. We need the outside row to move forwards, please. Hachiroku, move up. You are going to need to. Okay, not that much. Twin, move up. You do 40 on the straights, a little faster in the corners. Outside row, move up to right behind Gohan. As long as we could get our order. Gohan, back off. You should go a little bit slower in the corners next time. Please, if you need to adjust your speed, just let off. Do not press your brakes. We need Jason to move up, or else we'll allow Steve to pass you. So, just stay right behind the car that's ahead of you. Alright, we're doing pretty good on pacing. Jason, back it off. Alright, we got 2 more laps to go. So from the back of the field, after his penalty last week, is still Ross. 6th place is Steve Waters. 5th place is T7 Jake. 4th place is the 20 of Jason Dady. 3rd place is Jackson Cook. 2nd place on the front row, the 20 sits, driven by Hachiroku. Twin Triple V sits is our pole sitter. Lights are black. I banned Micah because he was out on track when he should not have been. We desperately need the outside row to move up. This is your last call. If you are not up, you'll be allowed to be passed. Watch the lights. Green flag, allowed to pass the 1 car there in the back. Dale, we are good though. Start is good, no jumps to call. And Twin is off to his start, but here's Jackson Cook with a good run up there for 2nd place. Now remind you, Del Ross had a great qualifying run. He's already moved up a couple of spots already, battling out there between him and T7 Jake. So he's made up 3 spots. Or he's about to as it stands. This is all supposed to be a 40 lap race. I don't know why I said it to 30. Let me correct that real quickly. My mind gets set on something. It should not take that long though. And I remind you, if you spin out, you could say C, or you could stop your car if you want a caution. You will keep your lap. If I do not see you. Just as a little side note. Anyways, as it stands, Twin Triple V sits is leading us off though. Looks like Gohan has picked up a little bit there to 2nd place. Jackson Cook has lost a bit of time as he now has to hold off his teammate Del Ross in the America Mobile. We're 5 laps into this 40 lap feature. We have a chance of overtime. We'll see if the cautions run all the way late into the race. Meanwhile, Jason Dady crossing over T7 Jake for the top 5. And we'll be seeing a little bit of lag. That is a normal condition. It might clear out as the cars run. Side by side between Twin Triple V sits and Jackson Cook through turn 1. Now on the exit, it looks like Twin Triple V sits. Or Del Ross, sorry, the avatars are the same. I'm slightly confused. I hate you guys for that, by the way. Del Ross has moved all the way up into the 3rd place spot. Now looks onto the podium. Their avatars switched, so I'm slightly mixed up on the commentary. Hard to tell. They have the same names. We can very much so tell, though, that the American car has made up a bunch of position, a bunch of time. Now the next battle down the line is between Jackson Cook, it's between Jason and T7 Jake. A bunch of J's in the field, my goodness. I am slipping up in my commentary. I haven't commentated since Saturday, and I think it's starting to show. Now, Twin Triple V6 is starting to walk the field. He's lapped his first car. That is Steve Waters. He's fallen 1 lap down. If he falls 5 laps down, that'll be his day. Twin is off to lead another lap, though. Looks like the battle between Dylan Ross and Jackson Cook has settled itself. How about the one between T7 Jake and Jason Dady? One of the best ones we've seen all day, and it's the one all the way back in 5th. Well, they've been battling throughout the race. So we are closing in on the cross flags. Jake is going to tap the outside wall, and that's going to cost him a little bit of time, a little bit of speed. Through 1 and 2 they go. And it looks like Jason will solidify his top 5 for now. The leader, Twin Triple V6, is starting to home in on these two cars. And he's only about a straightaway behind. He's cutting that gap down lap by lap, little by little. And mind you, next time we'll be seeing the crosswalks out next lap as we go halfway to go. Twin makes his way through 3 and 4. We are now halfway done. The crosswalks are out. And no caution to call for now, at least as far as I can see. Again, if you spin, you can stop your car and I will call one for you. It won't be put a lap down. It's just... Alright. Jake and Jason are back at it. Jake makes a move around the outside. Jason is down the inside. Another crossover move for position. Oh, but Jake is going to get loose. A good save by T7 Jake. Does not spin out. Car goes all the way down to the inside of the racetrack. As here is Twin Triple V6. Now is the next round of lap cars. As T7 Jake, Jason Dady, both about to fall victim again to the Flying Canadian Twin Triple V6. We know him commonly as a stud here in SLC. Jake is going to scrub the inside apron wall, but look at Twin. Oh, we're good. We're good. I got severely mistaken for... I thought Steve Waters hopped out of his car, but we were good. We'll keep it green. That was a lag spike, and it looked like he was running, but that was good. However, Steve Waters does fall another lap down, so he's going to be down to 2 laps down. So he's only got 3 more of those. We are pretty close to the end of the race. You can see Gohan starting to also file through the lap cars. Got this little massive cars are 1 lap down, 2 laps down. And second place looks like it's got quite the task to pass them. So as for stats of the last time he ran here, Jackson Cook is the last car yet to have fallen a lap down. He's not too far behind. If we get a caution, he'll definitely be in another shot. However, we are single filed out for the moment. With 10 laps to go, now it would be 9. He's got no one behind him except the leader. He's got an entire straightaway. He's got some distance. That might get a little bit sketchy towards the end of the race. There's T7 Jake currently battling out with the lap car. Oh, Jake nearly losing it again. He's going to manage to keep control, but as of now, for Thursday Night Thunder, looks like it's been clean the entire race. This next time by, we'll be seeing 5 laps to go. So there's a big mass of cars there in the midfield. 5 laps to go. 4 laps to go for our leader, Twin Turbo V6. He's had a clean and solid race. We thought it might have a chance in Gohan's favor, however, Twin showing what he's got. This might be a big threat coming up to tomorrow's races. We got a lot of racing going on tomorrow. Twin Turbo V6, as far as I remember, I don't even remember the last time if he's ever won a track loans. So, this one's going to be a bit of a threat with this new track surface. Now, this time by, we'll be seeing the white flag. No more cautions to call. This is how the race is going to end. Twin Turbo V6 has passed Steve Waters another time. Out of 3 and 4, your race winner of Thursday Night Thunder, Twin Turbo V6 coming across the line. Touge MJ, keep on going. Gohan crossing second. Dale Ross in third. Jason will cross in the 5th place. Gets a solid top 5. Jackson Cook the 4th. We could have everyone pull out the track except for our top 3. Twin to victory lane. Now Gohan takes home quick time. Twin to victory lane. There's the victory lane. Right here. Yep. And the rest of the podium, if you guys could head your spots. This is the winner one. So winner's gonna be here, 2nd place here, podium, 3rd place here. Dale. I'll say that's a great podium, Dale. We'll get you in just a second. So Twin now makes its way to victory lane. Oh, here, Gohan, take. I'll switch the trophy positions, don't worry. Oh! Pop it to Twin. I guess Twin will be without a drink. Oh, he tosses his drink. Alright, let's get this victory lane photo, please. Let's not disrupt the track. Who's that on the track? I think I shot. Alright. Get this victory lane photo. Then we will get to our anthem. So we're going to start off with the Canadian anthem. Then we will do Toreador. So there it is. There's the podium picture. We will now commence with the Canadian anthem. Give it out for Twin Turbo V6. Give it a second. It's been a great podium out and a pretty solid race overall. A solid podium, about what I expected. I was hoping to see some more out of Dell, but still very solid, as it looks like we've been rocketed there on the podium. We'll get to your interviews. We've got plenty of time. Nothing holding us back. I believe today serves as mainly a warm-up service for the multitude of races coming up tomorrow. And, well, what we can note for sure is that Twin is going to make himself a giant threat. Gohan's pretty solid. We'll see how he can do in the rest of the classes. And Del Ross can show that he can make his way all the way from the back to the front in fashion. I think it was a pretty good feature to start off the Spooky Night Grand Prix. The fifth running of it, of course. So I believe I'm being surrounded there on the bottom of the screen. So we'll move on to our interviews in just a second. All right. Let's move on to our interviews. Dale Ross here was a little short, but Twin Turbo V6 comes up on top. So Twin here, you two look very much so the same. Oh wait, 1 second. So, Twin Turbo V6, a very dominant performance. I know that this track usually tends to be your kryptonite, does not seem to be the way so far. How do you think this is going to roll up into tomorrow, especially with the ROX Mods coming up tomorrow at the same time? No interview. Alright, so I guess Twin wants no interview, no need to speak. He comes home, wins a golden zombie hand, we know. So, we're going to move now to Gohan. So Gohan coming up here in second place, pretty much ran that way. Again, this race serves as a bit of a warm-up for the races that come up tomorrow. What do you think this track has ran like so far?
Shit, I was muted. Yeah, the track was fine, but I was wondering if I could send you the camera. You know what we was talking about earlier, about the camera and shit. I was wondering if I could just send it to you, because I use it on my personal cars myself, and probably by tomorrow, because you can just fucking just stick that shit in the plugins folder and it's good. It doesn't take any setup at all. So I was just wondering if I could just send it to you, like right after this. Yeah.
So what was that exactly? We can send it to
okay, so we talking like the camera or like the race?
The stream.
The stream. Oh shit. Nah, I got nothing to say.
All right. All right. Is that all you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go on here, coming home with a silver zombie hand. We'll see if we could come home tomorrow with any golden ones. I think there go Han now. Comeback story from the last time out. Dale Ross had to start the race from the back after his penalty. I didn't notice that until last second due to the due to you two looking the exact fucking same. I don't know which one of you is which. But that was a pretty darn solid race for you. Again, from back to a podium, you take home a bronze zombie hand with the trophy. So we get to. So I suppose in a lot of ways the warm-up session for Spooky Night. How did the event go for you?
I don't know. It was fun. I've always liked this track. I don't like it as much because you can't rip the top anymore. But I mean, it's a track.
This track really seemed to run pretty well.
Yeah, but I always finish freaking second here or third, or just like not even do anything. So it's like I go here, and like in the back of my mind I want to do good, but I really know I'm just gonna do mid. So it's just like is whatever. I wanna send my skibbities to Twin for
All right, there. So anything else you want to say before we move on to our fourth place finisher?
Is Gohan black?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that. That's freaking cool, bro. I was like, bro, what's your favorite type of car, my man?
He's not the VC. Oh, he is.
Oh, he isn't? I thought he would.
I don't think he's speaking though.
Start yapping. I want to hear, bro.
I don't think he has anything to say. So.
Bro, he has no car. No car. No bitches.
All right. Well, pretty solid race to start off the weekend. Again, you're still gonna have to struggle with that penalty. So, I guess we're both gonna have to get used to that. So thank you there, Dale Ross. Now to explain what he did a mega cut in the mid-car race.
No proof of this happening. So this is all just alleged.
Okay.
I'm getting penalized on an alleged action.
Okay. So we're gonna talk next to Jackson Cook here. P4 started up there in P3, had a shot at P2 early on in the race, but
P2.
started to fall a little bit back as the laps wound down. So seemingly bit of a tough race, but not a bad points result. I don't know if you're really here for that. Of course, last time you're out here, you had a win. Looks like things are a little bit harder today. So what happened in your eyes, Jackson Cook?
Nothing.
Real.
I could care less about this.
Okay.
Real.
I'm a master at the road course right now with this midget.
I can see you. Is that all you want to see? I'll take that as a yes. Alright, so next down the line, I believe, is Jason. We're going to do some brief confirmation. Yeah, it was Jason. So, Jason taking home a P5. Again, not a bad points result, although had a great battle there with T7 Jake also throughout the race. So how are you doing and how's the track today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and the track feel good. Would you be okay to unmute my friend? Okay.
I guess I could. If he could control himself, you must remember we are live streaming, so be careful about what you might see.
Aye.
Alright, so yeah. So what happened today, Jason?
Well, I was hitting the brake, and go to the corners, going to the curves, and going full speed on the straight. But at the end of the day, P5 would it be too bad for the midget?
Honestly, Jason had a really astounding warm-up today. He always has this first one in, last one out kind of mentality. Did about 60, 61 practice laps a little bit earlier before everybody else got here. I joined him out, did 102 myself. His pacing is phenomenal. His corners need just a little bit of inside work, but apart from that, Jason's definitely the up-and-comer, and he's 1,000% ready to take on this series that we have going on here this weekend.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, there's a lot of races coming up tomorrow, a lot more shots. Again, we haven't seen a podium, I think, with Jason since Gila back at the Hawaiian Grand Prix back in, I believe that was mid-September to later September. It's been a little bit of a while, but not too bad. What is there? I think there's like 6 features coming up, 5-6 features. So hopefully Jason will see you come up onto the podium.
There's never any doubt, even if I take Jason under my wing myself, get him some extra reps in, he'll be back at the top one of these days.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
All good, Bubba.
All right. Next one down, we're going to talk to T7 Jake. So Jake here, I asked him to start. Had a great battle, probably the most action so far. Again, as I said, this race has been kind of the warm-up race to Spooky Night. Had a great battle there with Jason. Seemingly slipped a little bit off towards the end, but definitely were the show of the party. Jake, you got a copy? Seriously? Text. All right, so Jake's gonna go for Tet's interview. So, what happened in today's race? Let's see. Oh, you asked me to show up, so I came with like 5 laps of practice. I don't race these at all, so I definitely was going to be slow. There's also no hood or first cam person, which sucks. Yeah, I mean, Gohan also talked about that, so we'll probably see if we could configure that for the upcoming races. Yeah, he does get a participation trophy. So I get a trophy still, that's cool. To get one more trophy than Jackie. Alright. Well, thank you there, Jake. Is there anything... Oh, let's calm down a little bit there, guys. Is that all you want to say, Jake? Alright. Thank you, Jake. That is usually our pace car driver. One of my favorite pace car drivers by far. Guy is solid. So, we are not SLC without the guy himself, Jake. So, thank you for turning out to race. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be there for the GTIs. That's up to you. So, next up, we're going to talk to Turbo the Protogen. That is Steve Waters. So Steve Waters here. Seemingly today is a bit of a tough track again. I believe this might be your first or second time in the midgets, so there is some learning curve to get over.
Well, I've competed in the midgets on the dirt side of things, but never on the asphalt, which was my first asphalt race on midgets. First off, happy Halloween to most of everyone of you.
Yeah.
Hope you all are staying safe. And then, yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed racing the asphalt too. And second off, did Dale clone himself in a laboratory? Because I just seen that. Dude.
I guess he and Twin made some sort of partnership. It almost got me. I got confused a lot of my commentary slipping up between the two of them. And I almost forgot that he was supposed to be in the back of the field at the start. So I had to call myself on that. So,
but nonetheless, congratulations to Twin Turbo V6. Hope you enjoy your win, buddy. And yeah.
all right. Well, there's a lot of races coming up tomorrow, including Jackson Cook's got his series coming out. I believe even the actual points race won't be conflicting directly with anything. It might. I don't think so. I think we'll probably be done with everything in time. But, got a lot of stuff coming up tomorrow. You think you'll be out for any of those? Still there?
Out there. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, hope y'all have a safe night and stay positive out here.
All right, well, that's great to hear, Steve. Hopefully we'll see you up in the next couple of races. And that is going to wrap up Thursday Night Thunder. Again, is, as I've said, pretty much the warm-up session to the extravaganza that is Spooky Night Grand Prix. Now, this is it for tonight. Just a little sprint of a race. 300 Robux to win. Twin takes it home. That's 3 times more than an average ROX Mod race win. So, that's pretty good money. I already paid it. It's all covered. It'll be paid in just a couple of weeks. So, yeah, there's a lot of money to make. With that being said, that does wrap it up for tonight. But we got a lot of stuff coming up. We're gonna post the schedule up there on the stream in just a tiny bit. Let me do that real quickly, and we'll explain what's coming up. Let me see if I can find it. Might take me a bit, but once we got it up, there it is. All right. All right. So again, all times are in USPST, but mind you, on Sunday there's going to be a time change. I must remind you guys of that. We're going to mute the in-game audio so you guys could hear what I gotta say. So, this was Thursday night's SLCORA TNT. Ran at 7 p.m. That's when we started. It is currently 7:51 p.m. U.S. Pacific Standard Time. Mind you, on Sunday there will be a time change. So this time, if you do not have a time change this Sunday yourself, within that time, be aware that the time that the events are running after Sunday or during the Sunday races will be, I believe, an hour shorter or an hour later. They'll be ran at, okay. I gotta think about that for a second. We gain an hour. So the races take an hour later to start. So the races will happen 1 hour later than they're scheduled on Sunday. Not going to matter for now. We're going to get on to tomorrow's. So starting off at 1 p.m. USPST, we'll start off with the Jackson Cook Outlaw Late Model Tour. It's going to be a 50-lap feature. I know it says to be determined laps. It is a 50-lap feature. They'll be running at 1 p.m. It's a non-points race, 250 Robux to win feature. Up next, we're going doubleheader, back-to-back racing with American stock, all-American stock cars and stock i4. AASC is a Fox body style street stock, where stock i4 is a 4-cylinder Toyota Corolla-based front-wheel drive stock car. The stock i4 is going to be running 25 laps. AASC will be running a 30-lap feature. Stock i4 will be 100 Robux to win, whereas AASC will be, I believe, 150, but it might be 125. I believe it's 150. That will be running at 3 p.m. USPST, again on Short Track Friday. At 5 p.m., the first of 2 Formula Micro races will happen this weekend. This one is the oval feature that happens on the short track, and that one is going to be 50 laps, again at 5 p.m. That one is going to run in the main SLC server. Every other race will be in SLCORA on Short Track Friday, minus Jackson Cook's Outlaw Late Model Tour. That will be in his server. To close off Short Track Friday at 7 p.m., we'll be doing the ROX Mod Oval feature for a 100-lap race. That is the first of 2 ROX Mod races, because on Saturday, we'll be going on to both. So again, one last look. I'll look at those times. If you live in the East Coast, add 3 hours. Otherwise, just figure it out between then. The Supercar Saturday is going to be up this Saturday with mostly all the touring cars. We have RFTC, Race for the Cup, starting up in 6 a.m. There's a European/Asian time-based series. That's why it's that early in the morning. It's going to be a morning race. Shall be running a 60-lap feature. We don't know how many cars are going to be there. Could be 5, could be 8. Still trying to figure that out. That is Saturday. 6 a.m. for 60 laps on the road course. Everything else from Saturday on is on the road course. Just keep that in mind. At 10 a.m. we're going to be doing the Midget car feature for 15 laps. 12 p.m. we'll be doing GTI for 45 laps. At 5 p.m. we're going to be doing the Formula Micros for 15 laps. And then at 7 p.m. we're closing off with the second ROX Mod road course feature. After that, we're going to have the track open to practice to Supercar Sunday. And remind you, once again, that there will be a hour. These races will technically be at 7 a.m., I believe, although they may run at 5 a.m. USPST. It depends on Shuffle's schedule. I'm going to have to figure that out with him. We'll let you guys know when it is Saturday. Everything else will run at the scheduled time, but again, they will be moving 1 hour up, so if you are not going to have a time change, remind yourself that these races happen 1 hour later than they were scheduled. We're going to be doing the historic Group C showcase. That is the invitational with all of the special cars, the special Group C cars, and some of the best drivers we have around. A 20-lap showcase. Then after that, we have 1 hour of time attack. Now, we don't have any of the record-setting cars overall, but a couple of the drivers have set out with limited match cars to try to go for the human record. Evan Varney has a car too, which is his early stage prototype of the replacement of the rulemaker. It's been slightly regulated. It's had weight added to it to balance it out, because it was originally set as an unlimited car. We're not gonna do that for this time. He wants it to be to go for the human records. He wants a limited match car that has to have a 1-to-1 power to weight ratio. So Evan Varney at 12 p.m. might be going for the human record. So will the other cars in limited mats, as well as everything else that will also be there in time attack. It's going to be a pretty cool thing to see all the different projects that people have brought out. So that's going to be cool. At 2 p.m., the last SLC race of SNGP is going to be the Super Indy feature. That is a 500 Robux to win feature. So it's going to be a pretty high one to go for. Again, that is a 60 lap feature at 2 p.m. And then at 4 p.m., Touge Development will go on and do a literal F1 car race. We're still not sure how long that race is going to be, but we will let you guys know on Saturday. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, I will show Friday on the stream, because that's what matters for tomorrow. And 6 a.m. on Saturday. So, just keep that in your mind. Thank you guys for watching. That is the end of Thursday Night Thunder. It's been a good show. Again, just a mere warm-up for the absolute insanity that is coming up after this. So thank you guys for watching.